My name is Hiromasa Takagishi. I'm currently wandering around the city at night, aimlessly. To tell you how this happened, the story goes back to an hour ago. Today at 7 PM, I was gonna propose to the woman of my life, but, Reiko-san? That man...
I came here today to say goodbye to you. I've decided to go out with him from now on. Unlike you, a poor shop clerk, he's an elite guy from a prestigious company.
Oh, what? Is this real? This kind of thing really happens? I went blank at her words. My thinking completely stopped. I didn't even get angry and told her a few words. I wish you happiness. After all that happened, I'm now wandering the streets at night with nowhere to go. I wonder how long she's been cheating on me. I've been so busy lately that I haven't been able to take care of her. I didn't notice it at all. I'm ashamed of myself for not noticing. I haven't felt this miserable since I was a kid, when I ate weeds on the side of the road because I didn't have anything to eat. But at least now, I don't deserve to be called poor. I have food to eat, a house to live in, and clothes to wear. What's poor about this? I don't know. I guess Reiko wants to live a more glamorous life. I discovered the difference in our values on the day of the marriage proposal. Agonizing over my thoughts, I walked around the city in the dazzling night. How long have I been walking around? I looked at my watch and saw that it was 9 PM. Oh whoa, I walked too much. I'm scared of myself. I'm surprised I walked for such a long time without stopping anywhere. Then I see a familiar woman walking in front of me. Could it be? So you are Sumire. What's the matter?
Hiro?
I bumped into my childhood friend and business partner, Sumire Fujimoto.
Oh, are you alone?
Huh? Yeah, I'm alone. Are you?
I'm just taking a little walk at night.
Huh? Until this late? That's called wandering.
Ugh, shut up! You can't speak for others either.
You're right. You know this? There was a scary game that was popular a long time ago, about a monster in white tights that roams the streets at night.
Don't tell me scary stories to me.
Sumire is always so bossy, but she's not good at scary stories, and that's a cute thing about her.
I thought you were going to propose to your GF today.
Yeah, that's right, but... I explained to Sumire about the tragedy that just happened.
Huh? What is that? That's disgusting.
Yeah, it really is. I feel like crap. The ring that won't be worn anymore is crying in my pocket.
It can't be helped. I'll have a few drinks with you.
You look kinda happy.
It's just your imagination. You should be thankful for my kindness.
Thank you, Sumire-sama.
Well, anyway, come on, let's go.
And so, we go to a nearby izakaya for a drink.
Cheers.
I'm not in the mood for toast, though.
It's okay. It's okay. If you keep looking so downcast, you'll be farther and farther from happiness.
I was drinking at a faster pace than usual, encouraged by Sumire, who was hyper.
But she's stupid, isn't she? Hiro is poor? That's so funny.
I guess because she knew me in the past, she's laughing at what she said mockingly. Oh yeah, we used to suck the honey from azalea flowers on our way home from school, didn't we?
I miss it so much. We almost wiped out all the azalea flowers because we sucked so much of their honey.
It is a bitter memory that the neighboring uncle got mad at us for overdoing it. The honey was sweet though. We were so poor we couldn't buy snacks, so that was the only sweets I got to have. But you were always with me.
Hiro?
You've never changed. You're a good person.
Hey, Hiro? Are you drunk?
I'm not drunk. Damn. Why? Why? Drunk, and I was almost crushed by today's tragedy.
Hiro, you know, I think you're, a good guy too. I'm sure you'll be happy, so cheer up. Oh, you're sleeping.
A monster is chasing me.
What are you dreaming about? Stop telling me a scary story in your sleep, you idiot! Hey, wake up!
After this, a strong blow drove me to the verge of eternal sleep. The next day, feeling hangover, I meet Sumire holding her head near her office. Sumire, thanks for yesterday. Hangover?
I'm fine. You're fine now? You know, with everything?
Yeah, I'm fine now, but my head hurts. Me and Sumire arrived at the office together, talking about our hangovers to cover up yesterday's embarrassment. We work at a store specializing in handmade rings. Well, yesterday's ring too. You guessed it. As soon as he finds me, a man runs up to me with a cheerful expression on his face. Congratulations on your marriage, Hiro-senpai!
Idiot!
Ouch! Eito was hit by Sumire with a soft hammer that she pulled out of nowhere. Where were you hiding it? He's Eito Kogure. He's my kohai from my school days, and currently my colleague. He's impatient, but he's also a good kohai. Customers who come to the store often ask for Eito because they feel comfortable talking to him. Ow, Sumire-san! Why did you hit me?
It's your fault for being too stupid!
You're absolutely right. What? But it was Hiro-senpai's marriage proposal, right? There's no way it failed, right? Eito started shaking, as if he can't believe it. Huh? No, it can't be true. It can't be true that your proposal failed. Don't say it anymore, Eito. What? But... what? Stop! Well, yeah. So it failed miserably. I'll be fine, you know. So don't worry about it, everyone. Whoa, you're so cool. You're so mentally strong. That's not true. It's thanks to the kind old friend who encouraged me all night long.
Huh?
Oh, who is that? Isn't that a very nice person? Oh, why are you boiling, Sumire-san?
Shut up, you idiot!
Why? Everyone laughed at Sumire, who somehow squatted down with steam coming out of her. Well, I'm really doing better than I thought, aren't I? It's strange that I really feel that way when I hear the laughter of everyone at work. Senpai, let's go to a matchmaking party next time. I'm sure the girls won't leave you alone if they hear you're free. I'll introduce you to someone nice. Thanks, Eito. You're a good guy too. Oh, don't hit on me. You just ruined it. And so I got invited by Eito to a matchmaking party. 1 week later, Friday, the day of the party arrived.
Hiro, you have to be quick. Let's to the restaurant Eito told us.
What? You're going too? It's kinda embarrassing to go to a party with you.
Rejoice! You'll never get a chance to go on a matchmaking party with me again.
After finishing up work and getting changed at the office, Sumire and I head to the restaurant. That guy, from that time. A couple caught my eye unexpectedly. I recognized that guy. I'm sure of it. That's the elite boyfriend Reiko was with. I can't see the woman next to him clearly, but she's probably Reiko, since they seem friendly.
Hiro, is something wrong?
No, it's nothing. It's got nothing to do with me anymore. Strangely enough, I didn't feel much pain anymore.
Hiro?
Oh no, we're late! Let's hurry up! I smiled at Sumire, who was about to say something. I don't want to make her feel uncomfortable again. Oh, hey! Hiro-senpai! Sumire-san! When I arrived at the restaurant, Eito is waving his hand in front of the restaurant. Sorry, did I keep you waiting? The girls haven't arrived yet, so it's okay. But, Hiro-senpai, are you sure? This is such a nice restaurant. Yeah, I was happy you arranged this for me. Thanks, Eito. Oh, you're hitting on me again. Hey, stop with that. Even guys would fall in love with such a line. You have a horrible face, though. You're terrible. Today, I chose this restaurant. I spend money when I do things for someone else, not for myself.
But do you even know your table manners?
Oh no. The only thing I know is that I should spoon feed all the girls.
That's not true, and that would be a creep if you do that.
Seeing the happy faces of Eito and Sumire, my dear friends, filled my heart. But after this, I would encounter an extraordinary person.
I'm sorry I'm late. Nice to meet you all.
Whoa, she's very pretty. She seems to be the girl that Eito was talking about in the office.
I'm Kotori Kaminaga. Thanks for inviting me today, Eito-kun.
We greet each other in a friendly manner, but the woman behind her makes my eyes widen.
You're kidding.
A loud voice that doesn't suit the place echoes. My ex, who dumped me the other day, was there. Reiko? Huh? Where's your elite boyfriend? This is not sarcasm or anything. I just didn't expect Reiko to come to our party.
He dumped you, didn't he?
Huh? But weren't you having a date with him earlier?
I wasn't. What are you talking about?
So maybe that guy was having an affair? Not wanting to make any more noise in the restaurant, I decided to avoid the topic. But then, Reiko starts making a fuss again.
But wait a minute, Kotori. What does this mean? I came here because you said there was a kind man who was the president of a company. What? What are you saying? I mean exactly what it means. There is no president.
So she was this kind of woman after all, and I've lost every last bit of my desire to be with her. You know what? You should really leave it at that. Reiko looks at us hearing that. Then, Sumire speaks up in a deliberate manner.
Oh my. Are you heartbroken because you were dumped? Actually, it seems that our president was also dumped badly the other day.
Oh hey, Sumire!
What is it? President?
She definitely did that on purpose. That's right. I'm the one who started our handmade ring shop, so I'm the president. The title of president still makes me nervous, probably because of my poor childhood.
President? You mean Hiromasa?
You didn't know, did you? Hiro-senpai doesn't even let us call him president. Well, I'm just not comfortable to be called that way. I work in the same position as everyone else. When I told everyone that that is my way of being president, my colleagues began to treat me without any special treatment. Because of this, no one ever calls me president.
No way! Because when you wear used clothes and even your family is super average.
What's wrong with any of that?
What?
I've always been poor as a kid, so I've never had the desire to be extravagant. But I've always spent a certain amount of money on gifts for you and on dates with you. I've only ever spent money on things for other people.
I thought you were just trying to show off.
That's true, a bit. I wanted to see my girl being happy. But I'm used to being frugal. I'm just always like that. But to you, that was just not cool, wasn't it?
Well, that's...
Senpai prepared this fancy restaurant for us today. Even the payment is all taken care of by Senpai. This is his way of spending money for others. I don't think there's anyone cool like him. Reiko looks genuinely surprised by Eito's story. She even goes on to talk about things she didn't intend to talk about. Anyway, everyone, please sit down. I don't want you to stand still. I urge them to sit down, and Kotori and the other girls sit down. But Reiko doesn't want to, and comes closer to me.
Hiromasa, you are such a solid and nice person not to waste money.
What?
I also want to live a modest life after marriage. I always have. Let's start over.
Reiko suddenly says in a cat-like voice. Oh, I'm scared of her now. As I was weirded off, Sumire's quiet but strong voice comes out.
You made fun of him for being poor. Stop messing around. Hiro cared about you. It's a shame you couldn't see that. If you had a richer heart, you would have realized Hiro's love for you. You really have a heart that's too poor. You are not worthy of being Hiro's lover.
A quiet yet angry voice echoes. Sumire was really angry for me.
Hiromasa-san! Odd coincidence, isn't it? Thank you for your service all the time.
Rumi-san, thank you for always coming too. She's Rumi Takenaka, a client of my shop. She's been coming to my shop many times.
Please let me make rings at your shop again. I'm really enjoying it.
I'm so glad. I'll definitely be waiting for you. Then I'm astonished by the man who comes after Rumi. Oh, you! Why are you here? An elite guy finds Reiko and shouts loudly. He's bothering the restaurant. Please stop it.
You guys, why?
Lumi-chan, why are you being so friendly with this poor guy?
Who might you be referring to? Hiromasa-san? He's the president of his company, of the lovely ring store. He's talking about expanding his business overseas soon. Where's the poor man in that?
Oh, come on, Reiko. You never told me that.
I didn't know either. Are you cheating on me with her? You made fun of someone I respect and then cheated on me. Please break up with me immediately.
Wait a minute. You're the only one I really care about. Rumi, smiling and waving at him as she leaves. Then the guy turns his head and approaches Reiko. Hey, Reiko. Why don't we start over?
You just said you only care about that woman.
Look who's saying. Everyone must have thought that at the same time. People, if you're gonna make any more noise, please leave. You're disturbing other customers. The owner of the restaurant, who couldn't bear with the situation, took Reiko and the man out of the room, and the commotion finally ended. We enjoyed the rest of the party in peace and left the restaurant after dinner. Eito seems to have hit it off with Kotori's friend and left happily together.
Hiromasa-san, if you like, how about going on a date with me sometime?
Kotori looked at me and asked me out on a date. Then, in a panic, Sumire stops her.
Oh, wait! You go on a date with me!
What? What? Sumire, what are you talking about? You had no interest in me.
You're an idiot after all. Jeez, I've always loved you.
What do you mean, idiot? You're too hard to understand.
I've loved you ever since you gave me a white clover ring when we were kids.
When the heck was that? Kotori-san, who was watching us, starts laughing as if she'd changed her mind.
Oh, you two are just so cute. You've been friends since childhood, and you finally understand each other's feelings.
What do you mean cute?
It's just a typical shoujo manga. Oh, I can't get enough of it. Oh, so precious. Please be very happy, and please supply me with some of this shoujo manga vibe every once in a while. Well then.
Kotori-san, who seems to be a fan of shoujo manga, left in a very happy mood. Thus, Sumire and I were both left alone, feeling embarrassed. A month later.
Hiro, if you don't wake up now, you'll be late.
Not yet.
You can't, okay?
I started dating Sumire, and soon after, we started living together. Living with Sumire, who I know very well, made me feel at ease. Our relationship didn't really change. But the only thing that has changed a little is...
Here, Hiro, wake up. I'll eat breakfast with you.
Don't whisper it in my ear. I'll get up, okay? She's still a tsundere, but she's just a tad more dere now, which puzzles me. Good morning, Eito. Good morning, Hiro-senpai. Please hear me out. Eito seems to be doing well with the girl he met at the party, and we hear about his love life every day. That aside, Hiro-senpai, what are you gonna do about the ring? I'm thinking of taking a little more time to take good care of it. Hiro-senpai, you're totally into her. With the hope that it will surpass the white clover ring I gave to Sumire a long time ago. I'm currently making an engagement ring for Sumire.
Hiro, a customer for you.
Okay. Regardless of poor or rich, Sumire was always there for me. I know it took me a while to realize that love, but I'd like to give her a lot of happiness from now on. My name is Mira Yamamoto. I run an online store. My company is now listed on the stock market. Cheers, and happy birthday!
Thank you, but is it okay? It's such a fancy restaurant.
Sitting in front of me is Hiroko Mochida. Today's her birthday. It's your first birthday since we got engaged. I wanted to celebrate it properly.
I'm happy, but I'm worried about the price.
Hiroko then pulls out the wallet I bought her a long time ago. It was already quite old. Don't worry, I'll pay for everything. Just as we were about to enjoy ourselves, an uninvited guest came.
Oh, is that you, Mochida-san? I can't believe you're here.
What's with that wallet? It's raggedy and a brand I've never seen before.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mirai. These are my colleagues, Nagata-san and Yokoyama-san.
They suddenly said something rude, and they went to their seats without saying anything further.
That poor-looking guy's trying too hard.
This restaurant must be too expensive for him. I wonder why he's here.
How rude of them! I'll talk to them.
No, it's okay. Let's just enjoy the meal. I'll just have to put up with them.
Damn, I can't believe they're your coworkers.
Hey, let's just enjoy ourselves.
So we decided to focus on enjoying the meal, but it still felt terrible thinking about them. Thank you for your patronage. Yes, Yamashiki Noodles Ramen is selling really well. I run an online shop, and I look for business partners myself, so I value communication with my business partners more than anything. I really appreciate it. Our sales have gone through the roof, and we're getting more customers at our store too. Well, that's because your ramen is delicious. So, there's a fellow farmer who is in financial trouble like I am. Can you talk to him too? When I talk to my business partners, I sometimes get such requests, and I can never reject them. Amazing! I've never had such delicious apples! I immediately headed to the farmer I was introduced to, took a bite of his apple, and was impressed. The farmer sitting next to me looked proud. Our apples are superb, but that's why we don't want to mass produce it just to put them on the supermarket shelves. Please let me sell them through my store. I promise you won't regret it. Normally, I would refuse, but since Yamakiwa-san recommended you to me, please do it. Thank you very much. What do you think? Aren't these really delicious? I would love to get some ideas on how to sell these apples well. I went back to my office and asked everyone for ideas, and while we were discussing it, the secretary came in.
President, there's something I'd like to discuss with you.
Oh, okay. Guys, I'm going to be out for a bit, so please discuss your ideas in the meantime. What's wrong? Leaving the conference room, I immediately heard what she had to say.
Actually, I received a request from Tommy for a product listing, and he offers us a considerable amount of money for it.
Tommy, huh? They're the top toy manufacturer in Japan. I thought for a while, but money was not going to sway my decision. Please tell them no. We don't do business with big companies. I don't want to change my mind about that.
Well then, let's go with an Italian course for the meal.
On that day, we were having a meeting with a wedding planner for the upcoming wedding.
Yes, and I think these would be good for gifts for the guests. Yes, let's do that.
This is great. They're so efficient. It looks like I'm not needed here.
If you prefer to remain silent so much, shall I sew your mouth shut?
Huh? Oh, no. How about a pair of wine glasses as the gift? I forced myself to join the conversation.
But wine glasses are not so popular as gifts. I agree. Let's go with what we agreed on earlier.
What? Then why did you ask my opinion?
Are you ready?
After the meeting, Hiroko tried on wedding dresses.
Yes, I'm ready. Okay, I'll open the curtain.
The curtains were opened, and I was speechless. Hiroko in her pure white dress was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Well, what do you think?
You're really beautiful.
Thanks.
What should I do? I'm too shy to look directly at her. I'll have to get used to it before the ceremony.
I'm so tired.
At the end of the meeting, we decided to have dinner at a family restaurant. You always prefer this kind of a restaurant, don't you?
Yeah, it's more relaxing and the food is delicious. And the free drink bar is the best.
You never change. But I can't just be having fun. I've something important to tell her today. Actually, I have something I want to talk to you about.
Yeah, I kinda sense that from you.
When we get married, I want you to quit your job.
Huh? Why is that?
My company's doing well. I can make you happy financially. So I want you to support me at home.
Thanks for saying that, but I'll keep working.
Why?
Your company might be doing well, but you never know when things might go wrong, so it's good to have some reserves.
But...
I'm not saying your company is not good. I think what you're doing is great, but I also want to work and save money to help you.
Hiroko is stubborn when it comes to this. I know that than anyone else.
Don't forget what happened when we first met.
Yes. You're right. In the beginning, I was just a poor guy, wasn't I? You used to feed me all the time.
Yeah, it was tough until your company took off. But even now, you shouldn't feel relieved. You never know what will happen.
She's right. Maybe I was somewhat conceited. When I apologized, she smiled and nodded. It didn't work out after all. As night fell, I ruminated on my true feelings I couldn't tell her at the restaurant. What comes to my mind are the faces of her two colleagues. Hiroko might be harassed by those two on a regular basis. I vowed that if Hiroko would not quit, I would have to protect her in other ways. Hello, sorry to keep you waiting. This is Yamamoto. That day, I was at work when I suddenly received a call. There are only a few people a secretary would put through to me without an appointment. Hey there, Yamamoto-kun. Looks like your business is doing well. Itakura-san, please stop calling me out of the blue. Why don't you just call me on my cell? What are you talking about? You never answer your cell phone when you're at work. Itakura-san is the president of a major food manufacturer and my mentor. Actually, I want to talk about business today. My company is developing a new product, and I want you to sell it on your store. Itakura-san, you know my policy, right? You don't work with big companies. I do know that. But we're not as big as we used to be. We're not what you would call a big company anymore. That's true. I haven't heard much good news about his company lately. So, I'd like to get more sales through your store to improve our company's performance. Would you accept my offer? I owe him big time. He's someone who changed my life. I had to think for a while. I always stick with my policy. But I decided to protect Hiroko at all costs. Okay, I'll take you up on your offer. Really? Thank you. I owe you one. I mean, I accept your offer to have proper discussions about it. That's where we'll start. That sounds good. We'll get some documents ready. When do you want to have the first meeting? It's been a long time since I last came here. On the appointment day, I headed to Itakura-san's company. Then there was Itakura-san and Hiroko in the lobby.
Hey, why are you here?
Hey.
Hey, explain to me what's going on. All I was told that our business partner was coming.
I'm that business partner. This is the company Hiroko works for, and it was Itakura-san who introduced Hiroko to me. Oh, thank you for coming today. I shake Itakura-san's hand firmly, and beside him. Oh, you're from the other day. There were two people standing next to him, pretending to not know me. They were Hiroko's colleagues who mocked her that day.
Oh, it's been a while.
Oh, you know them? Yes, we met when I was celebrating Hiroko's birthday. Then that's good. These two are the ones in charge of this project. Okay, start explaining our new product to him. We went to the conference room to start the discussion. By the way, Hiroko went back to her desk.
Yes, then I would like to begin.
This product is a very, very health-conscious product.
The two of them began to explain the product in a faltering manner, but I could not let them proceed. Please wait a moment. There's something I want to talk to you about first. Sure. What is it? For a long time, I did not do business with big companies. That's because I value communicating directly with the creator of the product. That's how I've prioritized establishing a relationship, first and foremost. So, trust is everything to me. So I cannot work with these people who make fun of others for being poor. What do you mean? What have these two done to you? Actually, when I first met these two, they made fun of my fiancée and laughed at her. I explained their misdeeds to the president. Then the president's face became more and more stern. Hey, do you have anything to say?
Mr. President, there was some kind of misunderstanding. That was a joke.
That's right. We were just teasing her as good friends.
Stop messing with me! Then why did Hiroko look so sad and disturbed? It was Hiroko's cherished wallet that you two made fun of. Still, the two continued to make unsightly excuses, but the president did not trust them. Get out. Don't ever let me see your faces. Pressured by the president, the two slunk out of the conference room. I am truly sorry for what they did. I totally understand if you decide to not make a deal with me this time. Oh, whoa! That Itakura-san is bowing his head to me! Itakura-san, please raise your head. I won't do that over something stupid like this. Are you sure? Yes, please tell me the details of your new product. Let's make something good together. Yes, we will. I'm sure we can make something good together. And I started getting involved as a consultant for their new product development.
Hey, what happened?
When I left the conference room, Hiroko was standing in front of the door.
I came to check on you. Then those two came out of the room with a gloomy look on their faces. Did you do something?
No, I didn't do anything. We were just talking about business.
You're right.
She sighed, but smiled happily. Oh, you were so beautiful. A year has passed since then. I was playing a video in my new house with Hiroko.
Hey, are you watching the recording of the wedding again?
No matter how many times I look at it, you looked fantastic in your wedding dress. Hiroko and I officially got married, and we're starting our new married life in our new house.
Then I'll watch it too.
She sat beside me and started watching the video with me. I still vividly remember how happy I felt at that moment. But I was sure that as long as I was with Hiroko, I would come across countless happy moments. So I want to keep working hard to keep us happy. I will always do my job with respect and consideration for all kinds of people, so that I don't end up like those two. Okay, you're handsome, Masahiro. I'm Masahiro Sakurai, 29. I am an extreme narcissist who works as a sales rep for a tech company. That's a lie, but I'm currently increasing my self-confidence in preparation for tomorrow's big event. As for what will happen tomorrow, I'm finally gonna propose to Nozomi, hey? Nozomi's my girlfriend, Nozomi Tamanokoshi, 28. We met at a drinking party thrown by a friend. Tomorrow is our 2-year anniversary, so I'm planning to propose to her. For that reason, I've already made a reservation at a famous 3-star Michelin restaurant. My enthusiasm and preparations are perfect. Huh? It's from Nozomi. What is it?
I'm sorry, but I can't go tomorrow. Or rather, I want you to break up with me.
Huh? Surprise and agitation flooded me all at once at this sudden and unexpected development. She won't answer me. I called as soon as I got the message, but no response. Since I had no choice, I pretended to be calm for the time being and returned a message to Nozomi. What happened? Did something happen?
I couldn't see you as a man anymore. I wanted to tell you this before our 2-year anniversary. Goodbye!
She didn't answer the phone, but she texted me back right away. I immediately called again. Why aren't you answering the phone? And what is that crappy reason for breaking up? I threw my phone on the couch. After that, I continued to call and message Nozomi, but there was no sign of a reply. Were you surprised? I came to celebrate you beforehand. I know tomorrow's proposal is gonna be a success anyway.
Wait a minute, Masakun. I think you should reconsider your proposal. What? Hey, Oni-chan. The words you've spoken have materialized and caused near-fatal physical damage to Masakun.
Hey, what happened to you, Masahiro? Come on, you're still alive?
Well, it was you who caused the damage. So, Something happened, right? Please talk to me, Masakun.
Kurumi, don't you look like you're having fun? I managed to sun up and lead them to the living room. I told them what happened. Huh? What a selfish bitch! Even though we've dated for 2 years, this kind of thing really happens, huh? Masahiro, stay strong, hey? Thank you, but... Kurumi, why are you smiling so much? Did you hear what I just said?
Of course I heard it.
You... Well, I should introduce them to you. This is Ku Kagaya, my classmate from high school, and his younger sister Kurumi. I used to visit the Kagayas often when I was in high school, so I'm also good friends with Kurumi. Oh, what should I do about the reservation tomorrow? It's a dinner course, so they'll just make me pay a cancellation fee if I cancel now. I can join you tomorrow night. Shall we go? Ku, you're awesome!
No! I want to go too.
Well, if you don't have work, do you really want to go? It's a high-end restaurant, so I think they'll be fine even if a third person comes.
I have work tomorrow.
Haha, too bad. Okay, then Ku, would you go with me? Of course, it's on me. Of course I'll go. You have helped me a lot too. Call me Kuko tomorrow.
No! I want to go too.
So we ended up going to the restaurant I had reserved for the proposal. The next day... Ku! What is that? Huh? I told you, I'm Kuko today. You did, but I never expected you to go that far. What do you think? Isn't it pretty good? You do look okay because you have a pretty face, but please change your clothes now. He was grumbling, but he did change his clothes. Fortunately, he had clothes here because he often comes to stay overnight. I've been waiting for you, Mr. Sakurai. I will show you to your table. Oh, it's really a good restaurant. Ku said so while looking around. Of course it is. It was supposed to be the venue for the marriage proposal. Oh, I'm so happy that you brought me to a place like this, hon. I'm so happy. You're enjoying yourself, aren't you? Today was supposed to become the best day ever, huh?
Marry me.
I've been waiting for that.
That's right. That was supposed to be it. Huh? While I was being guided to my table, I heard a marriage proposal of another couple. I was surprised to see the woman. Nozomi?
Huh? Masahiro?
Surprisingly, the person who was being proposed was my ex who just broke up with me yesterday.
No way. Why are you here?
I had made a reservation at this restaurant today to surprise you. Forget that. You were just proposed, weren't you?
Nozomi?
The man who had proposed to Nozomi heard our conversation, frowned, and called out to Nozomi.
What? This is the nagging ex? You're still following her around, you bastard? What's more, you came to such a high-end restaurant, even though you're a poor office worker. Go for a set meal at a cheap family restaurant.
What? I was in a state of panic because I didn't know what was going on. Why do I have to be told that? Customer. Oh, sorry. The waiter was at a loss as to what to do, so I asked him to show us to our table. I never thought it would be the seat next to them. Hey, I guess that woman is your... Yeah, I can't believe it. Wait, does that mean she has always been cheating on you? I'm confused too, but the only possibility I can think of. And you're treated like a stalker, right? What the heck? I should give them a punch. Stop it. I desperately try to stop Ku from standing up. I can't let him cause a fuss just because of me. While we were secretly communicating, I could clearly hear the voice of the man Nozomi was with, perhaps because it was meant to be heard.
Are you okay, Nozomi? I never expected him to come this far. He must be a really bad guy. Should I call the police?
No, it's okay. Even though it's a special anniversary day, I'm sorry that the atmosphere turned out like this.
What are you talking about? Nozomi isn't bad, even though he was dumped a year ago. It's terrible that he's still clinging to you.
Thank you, Kai.
I was dumped a year ago, huh? Let me go. Stop it. Also, stop the JoJo.
It's unbecoming for him to come to such a place even though he's an employee of a small company. It's so uncool to see him pushing himself. The only people who can come here are those at the executive or managerial level of top companies.
Speaking of which, Kai, you own a company. You're so different from some poor office worker.
Right? I mentioned earlier that he should go to a family restaurant, but for a poor office worker, random grass out there would be enough.
You're so right. Dandelion is probably a luxury ingredient for him, right?
You guys say that once again. Hey, Ku! It seems that he's finally run out of patience. Before I could stop him, he spat out the words and went to the table next to ours. Oh, you idiot. I've been listening for a while. Whatever you're saying is just plain crazy. Apologize to Masahiro.
What? Why do we have to apologize? Huh?
Kai flinched a little, as he seems to have realized something.
What? Could it be that you were President Kukagaya of Shine System?
Huh? Yes, but what about it? Yes, Ku is a famous company president. If he causes a commotion in a place like this, the media is gonna be all over him. They found out right away. Jeez.
What? Huh? Shine System?
Don't you know? Its company is rapidly gaining attention by developing a game app that can contribute to SDGs while players just have fun. You were also featured on a magazine the other day. I didn't notice because I couldn't see your face well until just now.
His sarcastic demeanor from earlier has completely disappeared, and he's as excited as ever. In addition, the surrounding customers are also making a fuss over Ku's identity. First of all, I apologize to them and the staff by bowing. Ku, that's enough. It's about time.
President Kagaya, it's an honor to meet you. I've been following your achievements. My name is Kai Tsugata from Tsugata Corporation. My company's very good at PR. I know that there are many things that I can do to help your company, and I would love to have a deep relationship with you.
No need.
Huh?
Even if I could make 100 million yen from it, I don't need the help of someone who mocked my best friend. And you guys don't understand the real awesomeness of Masahiro.
The real awesomeness?
Yeah, especially you, the cheating bitch. I could tell that Nozomi was taken aback by the glare of Kai's beautiful face.
Cheating bitch? No matter who you are, that's just...
It was yesterday that this bitch dumped Masahiro, you know? She's deceiving you. Ku turns to Kai, who is confused by the unexpected turn of events.
Huh?
Kai, no! This person is just saying random things.
You're still determined to keep up the lie, huh? You're truly stupid. Nozomi gets angry at Ku's words and talks back.
Huh? What's so stupid about me?
No one could be more foolish than you to dump Masahiro. I don't think there's any guy as good as Masahiro. Thanks to him, I was able to succeed.
What?
When I was having a hard time getting my company take off the ground, Masahiro gave me gifts and bought me meals without saying anything, even if he was busy. There's no one else who cares about those around him so much. If you were his girlfriend, you should have experienced his kindness. Besides, Masahiro is not a poor office worker.
What?
Nozomi, who was looking down at Ku's words, looks up. Masahiro is an executive manager of our company. Don't make fun of him.
What? What? Oh, sir, I'm sorry for my rudeness. I had no idea.
It's not official yet, but Masahiro has finally said yes to my offer. The SDGs app that became a hit was also his idea. No one's gonna be against him coming on board.
Huh? Well, why did you tell me something so important sooner?
This unexpected fact has agitated Nozomi. I was gonna tell you once it's official. Well, you dumped me before that. By the way, Masahiro is one of our major shareholders too, having invested in the company when it was just established. Judging from our current stock price, he's got around 70 million yen.
What? 70 million?
Well, for the stupid woman who falsely accused my best friend of being a stalker, and for the stupid guy who just listened to what such a stupid woman says blindly, I guess that doesn't matter. I don't care how you spread information about me to the world, but don't say anything bad about Masahiro again.
Wonderful. Very well said.
The restaurant became silent for a moment at Ku's words. Then, one of the customers stood up and started applauding. Then, one by one, they start clapping.
It was very unpleasant to hear their conversation, but thanks to you, I feel refreshed.
As expected of President Kagaya, the way you stood up for your friend, I truly admire you. They were mocking me in very audible voices, and everyone was apparently displeased with that. So they were waiting for someone like Ku to speak up. I was worried that Ku would get a bad reputation, but I'm relieved. I feel relieved that my concerns have been resolved. You two, it seems that you are not suitable for a restaurant. We don't need the money, so please leave. After being exposed to many sharp glares, the man pulled Nozomi's hand and quickly left. Among them, Ku, who saw them off with the sharpest glare, returns to his seat with a smile once they're gone. Alright, let's enjoy the fine dinner. I mean, it's your treat. Hey, you gotta think more about your reputation a little, okay? I was so scared what would happen to you. But, thank you. In this way, Ku and I thoroughly enjoyed the 3-star dinner and were very satisfied. Since the restaurant was high class, the other customers seemed to have high morals. Even after a week had passed, nothing about the incident spread online, and one day... what? Nozomi? There was Nozomi! I was expecting another visitor, so I made a mistake of not checking the intercom. What did you come here for?
I was wrong. After all, I don't want to break up with you.
Huh?
In the first place, I just one-sidedly brought that up, and you never agreed to it. So, we haven't broken up yet, so I'm coming in.
Hey, wait a minute!
Huh? What's wrong?
It's crazy! You said you wanted to break up with me, and now you changed your mind. In the first place, you have that guy Kai, right? Are you planning on cheating again?
Oh, Kai? We broke up. It was me who was fooled by that guy.
Huh?
Because that guy was lying to me, you know? I thought he was wealthy with a good reputation and a successful company. But actually, his company was in the red. He was just borrowing money to get by and wasn't making any money at all. Who does he think is the poor guy now? But he kept trying to keep me, so I pushed him away.
They're both idiots. I can only sigh, wondering why I couldn't see through her. I think we're long over, and there will be no hope of getting back together. Go home.
No! I'll apologize as many times as you want, so please! I won't go home until you forgive me.
Hey, we have nothing to do with each other anymore. It's over.
It's not over, because I won't let it end. Masa-kun, I'll come in.
While Nozomi and I were having a heated argument, Kurumi arrived. This is the visitor I was expecting.
Huh? Who's that? Who are you? We're busy, so can you go out?
Kurumi's body stiffens. I can tell she's pissed.
What a thing to say. Maybe you're interested in Masa-kun too?
Kurumi quickly takes off her mask and sunglasses and tells off Nozomi.
Finally, his bad ex is gone. And I'm busy trying to attract him too, okay? If you get in my way, I won't show any mercy. Huh? Why is that Kurumi here?
Nozomi's surprised to see Kurumi's face. Well, no wonder. Kurumi's actually a famous actress.
Huh? What does this mean? Why does a popular actress have anything to do with Masahiro?
Kurumi's Ku's younger sister, the guy you met at the restaurant. I've known her for a long time.
No way! That restaurant? No way, Masa-kun. This person is...
The ex who dumped me.
I the bad ex.
The moment she heard that, Kurumi suddenly pushed Nozomi away and clung to my arm.
I heard everything from my brother. Why are you coming to Masakun now after you cheated on him? I will never give Masakun to someone who doesn't value him. I've always been thinking about him. I was so embarrassed that I could never say this, but I've actually loved him for the past 10 years.
Kurumi, I always thought she was just teasing me, but I'm really hopeless.
Is this real? That Kurumi is in love with Masahiro? If you get that, go home now.
Kurumi tells her off.
Then please at least introduce me to your brother. Huh? What kind of nerves does this person have? But as for my brother...
Kurumi was furious at Nozomi's unexpected change of attitude, but Kurumi quickly changes her expression and tells Nozomi,
My brother has no interest in women. Too bad. Oh, no way. That's how it is? No!
Nozomi's clearly shocked, and I'm shocked too! What?
Now leave. Goodbye.
With her shoulders slumped, Nozomi left my house. Hey, it's not that I'm not interested in women! Later, when all of us gathered at my house, Ku completely denied it.
Oh, is that so? You were popular in high school, but you rejected all the girls. It's okay. You can be honest.
I mean, that is true, but it's not like that. I was just so busy with app development. Oh, I wanted you to tell me the truth. We've been best friends for 10 years, you know? I said it's not like that. That aside, Kurumi, your press conference the other day was great.
Right? I think the person who leaked it was definitely that bitch. But I used it all for my own benefit.
The day after she accidentally met Nozomi, the news of Kurumi's passionate love affair was reported, and Kurumi was forced to hold a press conference. However, her popularity skyrocketed as she quietly shed tears, saying, "It's just my unrequited love. Please don't cause trouble for him." As expected of a popular actress.
She really is rotten to her bones. I'm glad you didn't get married to her, Masakun.
You're right. I really think so. By the way, after that, Kai's company ended up going bankrupt with a huge amount of debt. It seems that Nozomi has always been cheating, so even among her friends, she seems to be ignored now. It's only natural that people won't stay around those who hurt others. She deserves it. Ah, all is clear now. Masahiro will be joining my company from next month too. Yeah, I'm really happy to be able to work with you. Thanks for inviting me. What are you saying? I'm the one who should be grateful to you.
Hey! Don't create a good atmosphere just between you two. Masakun, isn't it about time for our relationship to restart?
Yeah, I agree.
What? That means...
I think give and take is important in both work and love. Sometimes, people become takers without even realizing it. That's why it's important to constantly examine yourself to make sure you're not becoming a taker. To those who give, it will be given. I will continue to live believing that.
Manager Hashiba, I sincerely apologize for the inconvenience I've caused.
No, you've more than made up for it. I'm Nobuhiko Hashiba, a 30-year-old working in the sales department at Rokai Corporation. 2 years ago, I transferred from a rival company and worked diligently, which led to my current position as a manager. Thanks to your careful listening to the client's concerns, we were able to respond appropriately on our end. As a result, we avoided having our contract renewal cancelled, and the client will continue doing business with us. Well, it's true that our after-sales service was lacking before this.
Yes, I'll work on improving our long-term relationship with clients from now on. And someday, I hope to grow enough to contribute to the company, just like Manager Hashiba.
One day, a new employee joined the sales department through a mid-career recruitment. I'm Riku Yokodo. Nice to meet you all. Mr. Yokodo is the son of Executive Director Yokodo. Please take good care of him. Also, Manager Hashiba has been appointed as Mr. Yokodo's mentor. Alright, nice to meet you, Yokodo. Yes, Sagawa had approached me earlier, and I agreed to take on the role of his mentor. I hope being the son of an executive won't mean I have to walk on eggshells around him. But my concerns turned out to be spot on. Yokoro, how's the progress on the email appointments I asked you to handle? I'll get to it now. Oh wait, after all this time, you haven't even started yet? Yokoro, we just visited one of our long-standing clients. What did you think of the meeting? Nothing in particular? It's clear that Yokoro has no enthusiasm for the job at all. You're still new here, so if you don't know how to proceed with your work, feel free to ask for any help. I've been trying to be considerate in assigning and supporting his tasks so as not to demotivate him. However... You know, I've received complaints from Yokoro saying your guidance is too strict. Complaints? I thought I was being careful to let him develop at his own pace. In any case, Yokoro is the son of the executive director. I need you to treat him more delicately, or you'll be putting me in a difficult position. Every day, my stress mounted as I was unfairly scolded by Manager Sagawa. That executive's son and the sycophants around him! It's my day off, and I've come to the batting center to relieve stress. There's nothing like the satisfying feeling of clearing your mind and just hitting the ball. If only I could blow away all the bad things like this. After hitting until I'm satisfied and ready to leave...
Excuse me?
When I turned around, I see a woman looking at me hesitantly.
Sorry to bother you out of the blue, but could you teach me how to hit the ball?
After listening to her story, I found out that this woman, Sara Nakamura, was visiting the batting center for the first time. She had been watching from the hallway and was impressed by my form, so she asked me to teach her. I didn't have any reason to refuse, so I decided to teach Miss Nakamura the basic form and how to hit the ball. Okay, that should cover the basics. Now, it's just a matter of practice.
Yes! I'll do my best.
Then we moved on to actual practice. As a beginner, she missed a lot at first. But she didn't give up and kept trying to hit the ball, and finally...
I did it! I hit it, Mr. Hashiba!
Whoa, she's adorable! The satisfying sound of the ball hitting the bat, the ball arcs far into the distance. Amid the quintessential scenery of a batting center, I found myself captivated by Miss Nakamura's smile. As the days passed, with both good and bad remaining constant, I continued to do my job. Manager Sagawa, I successfully secured a contract with Lovekoi Productions. Well done, Manager Hashiba. I had closed a significant deal and reported it to the department head. I had handled the entire process from the initial appointment, and I felt a sense of accomplishment in successfully finalizing the contract. But a few days later, I heard some disturbing rumors.
Manager Hashiba? Wasn't it you who secured the contract with Lovekoi Productions?
Yes, that's right. Why? Is there some kind of problem?
No, the deal itself seems fine, but it seems that the credit for the deal has been given to Mr. Yokoro.
What is going on, Manager Sagawa? I went directly to Manager Sagawa to confirm the rumor, but Sagawa just laughed at me. What's going on? That major contract was secured by Mr. Yokoro, wasn't it? What are you talking about? I handled that case from start to finish. I reported it to you at every stage. You should know that. Oh, so you're the type to steal credit from your subordinates? That's truly disappointing. I was stunned by the absurdity of it all. Sagawa retracted his smile and continued. Listen, no matter how much noise you make about this, the upper management of the company won't care. After all, this was a direct order from Executive Director Yokoro. Our current president has only been in charge for half a year. She's out of touch with internal affairs and simply follows the director's lead. And if you oppose us too much, I'll report that you were trying to steal your subordinates' credit. The power of Executive Director Yokoro is greater than I had imagined. As I ground my teeth in frustration, I recalled my interactions with the president.
I've heard about your achievements, Manager Hashiba. It's wonderful to see how much you've contributed to the company.
Shortly after she became president, I was humbled by her words of appreciation when we first met. I'm just doing what I can to the best of my abilities. I want to continue to approach my work with integrity. After all, we've established connections with this company and our clients.
Your dedication and attitude are likely what helped this company grow. I also want to create an environment where employees like you can thrive, so I'll keep working hard. I hope you'll continue to support us in the future.
I couldn't believe that the president's words were false, but I couldn't rule out the possibility of her being swayed by Executive Director Yokoto and his cohorts. What should I do from now on? I was seriously contemplating my next steps. That night, after being trampled on by Manager Sagawa, "Well done, Sagawa. Now that Riku is on the rise, no one will complain." "Not at all. It's all because of his talent, as expected of your son, Executive Director." Heh. In the executive office, the three of them seemed quite satisfied with their fabricated achievements. Those bastards! The following weekend, I was raging at the batting center. After that, I discovered that other deals I had secured were also credited to Riku Yokoto. Moreover, lately, Riku has been openly using his personal phone during work hours, and he mocks me when I try to correct him. What's that about "are you jealous of a star rookie like me"? The only thing big about you is your ego.
Mr. Hashiba, you seem particularly upset today.
Oh, Miss Nakamura. Hearing Miss Nakamura's wry smile from the next lane, I suddenly lost steam. Since then, we had run into each other here a few times, and we had grown close enough to chat casually. Sorry for showing you such an embarrassing side.
Oh, don't worry. I say stuff like that when I'm stressed out too. Like, can you believe that jerk? It's like their entire vocabulary is dedicated to insults.
Whoa, that's pretty intense. Is Miss Nakamura harsher than she seems?
But if you need someone to talk to, I'm here to listen.
After finishing a few more rounds, we sat down on a bench in the hallway. Encouraged by her offer, I decided to talk briefly about the source of my stress.
That's awful. To think personal grudges are allowed to influence things like that.
But there's still a chance that the department head was bluffing, right? So, depending on what I learn about the company's situation, I'll decide whether or not to stay.
I see. So you're going to wait and see for now? I'm not part of your company, so I can't say much, but I don't think you're in the wrong, Mr. Hashiba. When we first met here, you were kind enough to teach me how to bat, even though we were strangers. At that time, I thought to myself, this must be how Mr. Hashiba approaches his work too. Because in moments like that, your true nature tends to show, right? That's why I think you should stay true to your beliefs and not let the bad guys win.
Thank you, Miss Nakamura. I feel like you've given me a lot of courage. Thanks to you, I feel ready to stand up to the executive director and the department head. What can I do now? As I pondered, Miss Nakamura asked me a question.
By the way, what kind of company do you work for, Mr. Hashiba?
Oh, I hadn't mentioned it before, had I? Well, I work for a company called... And so, I began to tell Miss Nakamura about Lokai Corporation. Time passed, and as the day of the evaluation meeting approached, Riku Yokoto and department head Sagawa were visibly annoyed. Listen, Dad, that guy Hashiba is always nagging me about slacking off. And look at this. This is the evaluation sheet that Hashiba made. He gave me the lowest possible score. That's right, I had submitted a fair and accurate evaluation of Riku Yokoto without bowing to the pressure from the executives. However, Executive Director Yokoto, confident that my presence at the evaluation meeting wouldn't affect the outcome, mocked me. Trying to play smart, is he? If Hashiba wants to fight, we'll crush him. After all, that mere section manager won't even be at the evaluation meeting. We'll just demote him to a regular employee. I would prefer to fire him, but digging too deep would cause us problems. We'll deal with them slowly. Oh, and during the meeting, Sagawa and I will make sure Riku gets promoted. Thanks, Dad. It seems everything's going according to plan. Department head Sagawa smirked, remembering a conversation he had overheard before Riku Yokoto joined the company. It seems that Hashiba has more support from the staff than Sagawa. Maybe it would be better to replace Sagawa with Hashiba as my right-hand man. I knew that by attributing Hashiba's achievements to the incompetent son, I could curry favor with Executive Director Yokoto while undermining Hashiba's performance. This way, there was no chance of Executive Director Yokoto cutting ties with me. Yokoto and Sagawa all had the same greedy smiles on their faces, each with their self-serving plans. On the day of the evaluation meeting, the mood was tense. Since you became president, the employees have become much more decisive and proactive. Our company is achieving results because of your vision, Madam President. It's an honor for me to learn from your experience and knowledge up close. Executive Director Yokoto showered the president with transparent flattery. He probably did the same with the previous president, distracting them with sweet talk while hiding his misdeeds.
Thank you for your kind words. Shall we begin the meeting then?
With that, the president began the evaluation meeting. Following the plan, department head Sagawa praised Riku Yokoto's fabricated accomplishments and condemned my so-called transgressions. As you can see, Mr. Yokoto has shown remarkable growth. On the other hand, Manager Hashiba has tried to steal Mr. Yokoto's achievements, severely downgrading his evaluation and acting out of line. Oh, how terrible! My son has been so unfairly treated. Madam President, I have a proposal. Please promote my son, Riku Yokoto, to a section manager position in recognition of his achievements. And as for Manager Hashiba, he should be demoted to a regular employee. It's a grave offense, but I believe he's still young and can start over. Executive Director Yokoto's words might seem benevolent on the surface, but it was all part of his manipulation tactics that had helped him climb to his current position.
Indeed. If this is true, we must ensure the evaluations are fair and just.
At the president's words, both Executive Director Yokoto and Department Head Sagawa's smiles widened, thinking their plan had succeeded. But then...
However, I know that's not the truth. Because I've already investigated all of the contracts attributed to Riku Yokoto, including the one with Love Koi Productions. Every client confirmed that it was Manager Hashiba's thorough communication that sealed the deals.
What?
The unexpected counterattack from the president left Executive Director Yokoto and Department Head Sagawa gaping in disbelief. The reason the president started investigating Riku Yokoto's supposed achievements dates back to several weeks prior.
Manager Hashiba, may I have a moment?
This was before I submitted Riku Yokoto's evaluation. I was debating whether to submit an honest evaluation or try to make a deal first. That's when the president approached me. President, what can I do for you?
Well, I heard from my daughter. It seems you've been through a lot. I'm truly sorry I didn't notice your struggles sooner.
Please, raise your head, President. And by daughter, do you mean... Wait, no way! I suddenly recalled the president's name and froze as if struck by lightning.
Yes, my daughter Sarah told me that you've been helping her at the batting center.
That's right. The president's name is Sayumi Nakamura, and the woman I often met at the batting center is Sarah Nakamura. Sarah? She's the president's daughter? Once I realized Miss Nakamura was the president's daughter, the conversation moved quickly. The president assured me that she would investigate thoroughly before the evaluation meeting. Trusting her, I submitted an honest evaluation of Riku Yokoto.
It's true that Riko Yokodo accompanied manager Hashiba to some client meetings. However, every client I spoke with said he was like a statue, doing nothing at all. Also, I reviewed the email and phone correspondence with our clients, and there's no record of anything done by Riku Yokodo. Promoting an employee with no achievements. This is a clear case of fraud and breach of trust. I will report this to the police, and you can expect immediate dismissal.
Wait, I didn't know anything about this. It was all Manager Sagawa and Riku's doing. What? Executive Director?
Oh? Did you not know? There are security cameras installed in the executive office. We've already recorded your conversations. Trying to shift the blame won't work.
Executive Director Yokodo could only glare at the president as she stated the facts. But the president wasn't done yet.
And this isn't the first time you've done this, is it? It seems that in this company, whether someone aligns with Executive Director Yokodo has determined their career path. We've also uncovered that Department Head Sagawa's past accomplishments were, in fact, the work of other employees. You've climbed to the position of Department Head by currying favor with Executive Director Yokodo. And you didn't just curry favor with the director. You've been receiving illegal kickbacks from clients and passing most of that money to the Executive Director. Isn't that right?
Huh?
You tried to hide it by funneling the money through several dummy companies. But we've already traced the entire flow of funds. We've also discovered that similar schemes were being run by employees in the accounting department. They embezzled company funds and funneled most of the money to you, Executive Director.
It turns out that the president had already suspected irregularities in the company's accounts and had grown wary of Executive Director Yokodo. When her daughter, Sarah, told her about my situation, she launched a full-scale investigation. As a result, the extent of the Executive Director's misdeeds became crystal clear. Well, it seems I underestimated you. How about we work together?
What?
Now that you're aware of what's going on, things could move much more smoothly. We could make a lot more money, openly. And of course, I'll make sure you get your share. Let's collaborate.
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think I'd ever align myself with someone like you?
Cutting off Executive Director Yokodo's words, the president glared at him with rage.
Do you have any idea how many employees' lives you've ruined for your own gain? You've caused significant harm to this company and wreaked havoc on other people's lives. There's no way I would ever side with someone like you. Especially when it comes to employees like Manager Hashiba, who work with sincerity and dedication. He's remained calm in any crisis and is respected by his subordinates. The investigation also revealed just how much our clients appreciate his honesty and professionalism. It's absolutely unacceptable to mistreat such a valuable employee instead of cherishing them. That concludes this discussion. You can try to explain yourselves to the police.
No! Oh, how did it come to this? And so, the misdeeds of Executive Director Yokodo and his cronies were exposed to the world. After that, the Yokodo family, Sagawa, and other former sycophants were arrested by the police. They were charged with attempted fraud, embezzlement, breach of trust, and aggravated breach of trust. Naturally, they were all dismissed from Rokai Corporation.
To begin with, you are at fault for taking Yokodo's words at face value.
Moreover, the former president was genuinely unaware of the former executive director's true nature. However, he was severely reprimanded by the current president for not thoroughly investigating before making personnel decisions.
To rebuild Rokai Corporation, we need employees like you who approach their work with integrity. Would you be willing to help me?
Thank you. I would be honored to continue supporting you, Madam President. And so, I decided to stay at Rokai Corporation. I was deeply moved by the president's sincerity in addressing each employee personally. Now that the influence of the former executive director is gone, we are working tirelessly to rebuild the company. After that, the president and her husband joined me and Miss Nakamura at the batting center. It seems the president was under a lot of stress and wanted to relieve it here.
I'm happy to spend time with my parents, but I do feel a bit sad that I don't get to spend time alone with you anymore.
Miss Nakamura shyly lowers her gaze. I smile and ask her a question. Then, Miss Sarah Nakamura, would you be willing to go out with me? That way, we can spend more time alone together.
Yes, I'd love to.
By working with sincerity, you can earn the trust and respect of your colleagues and clients. Those who work for selfish gain may enjoy temporary success, but eventually, they will fall. For the sake of my colleagues, my clients, and my own growth, I intend to remain committed to integrity in my work.